This one, a chance for Chris Tyree, the freshman from the 2. Tigers kickoff coverage team usually isn't very busy. Book against a 4-man rush. Takes a look, backpedals and tries to create and has to fire to a wide-open Mayer. The big freshman tight end was left alone. Book spotted him. It's a first down to the 37. Book looking to get the ball out quickly. It's complete. And it's Davis. First down into Clemson territory.
Twists, a lot of pressure.
They bring 3. Book has time, gets it out. Once again, it's Mayer with a 3rd down catch for a first down at the 30.
Target to have right here. He's going to work to the outside and just kind of sit. Has a soft cushion. Book looks left, works through his progressions, works from that pocket, an area that he's really worked on to improve. Just being able to manage the pocket, not always bailing out, relying on his athletic ability. And if I'm a quarterback and I got Michael Mayer at 6'5", about 240 pounds.
Under center on first down. Williams is met in the backfield and will be dropped for a big loss. Instant penetration there, and then Malcolm Green was able to clean it up.
Side and kind of did a good job of disguising it. Green gets in there. Nobody's able to detect that early enough, and that's what blew the play up. But you could see the rest of there he is right there over the slot receiver. He shot so quick, pulled that trigger so quick.
Tigers bring pressure this time. They pick it up, and Book has time for Mova, but then James Skalski, the man who could not play.
From the outside here, Skalski here, and it's really good coverage downfield. For the most part, Kyron Williams gets in there. He's not afraid in pass protection.
Fedor from beyond 50, 0 for 2 this year. This from 51. Drives it, and not quite. No, he get it by a yard. I thought it was short. It just crawled over the crossbar. Makes good, and the Irish on top here in Charlotte by an inch.
And veteran captain also in the back 20.
Number 6, Awusu Koromoa made the big play, returning the Etienne fumble for a touchdown. Etienne in the flat, not much there. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards, and old Jeremiah introduced himself to him early here.
Sure did. Great leverage on the football.
Uiagalelei at quarterback, 4 of 15. Irish twist, come after him. The throw is on target and caught by E.J. Williams, and the freshman has a first down before Lewins tackled him.
The big, tall quarterback, anytime you can get slant route, anything to the middle with those blitzing linebackers, you want to go up.
Lawrence took a look at Etienne, but it's a keeper behind blockers. Breaks a tackle, and the big, long-legged quarterback finally stopped by Hamilton. A flag comes in at the tackle. 2nd and 5. They pick up the pressure. Ball deflected and intercepted. And Hamilton has the early takeaway.
Adjustment, got out of one play because of a look, picks up his mouthpiece. Then he decides to go to another play. Notre Dame checks out of it. You see Hamilton, he moves out to the outside. Linebacker drops instead of blitzing. White gets a hand on the ball, and then Hamilton comes up with the interception. So Clark Lee, Tony Elliott, Trevor Lawrence going back and forth, and Notre Dame wins that one.
Irish get the football back, up 3 in Charlotte. Irish off the pick, 2nd possession. Book throwing on first down, and it's complete. Off and running is Skoranek. The grad transfer from Northwestern makes an impact play.
Access throws, you got to be able to take them. That's what he has. He's able to get the ball out again quickly, goes right over the hand of Mike Jones, but he's got a soft corner in Goodrich, and that's why he makes that throw. He felt he could easily be able to get the ball over and around 6.
Really big postseason stage. 28's incredible, right? Williams has a crease, has the corner, makes a cut, and muscles down near the 10-yard line. Forced out by Kendrick, but Kyron Williams picking up where he left off in South Bend.
The tight ends, the pre-snap movement. Look at Clemson's defense. Skalski in the middle, trying to make sure everybody's on the same page. And then, oh, boom, the ball snapped, and look at the hole. So it's not just they got a big line, they got big tight ends. It's the pre-snap movement.
2nd and goal. Can the Irish cash in, or they'd be forced to settle for 3? Williams trapped behind the line. Both teams kicked a lot of field goals in the first meeting. This is an important moment early in the game.
Watch the true freshman, Brazee, shoot the gap. Gets underneath the 24 with that sudden step. I'll tell you, that guy is a superstar. Just by getting in there, he doesn't make the play.
Tigers crowding the line. Brings some pressure. Book tries to make something happen on the run. And fires out of the end zone. Really no chance. And that one, no good.
Guy on the field in his own mind.
Etienne up the middle. They'll move the sticks. Yeah, blitzing hasn't been an effective technique because of what you saw for Trevor. Had the sack in the first Notre Dame possession to force the long field goal. Lawrence to throw on first down. And we'll take a shot. Wide open is Rodgers. And he's gone. Just like that. Clemson takes the lead.
Jay Williams, he's on the inside here. Williams is here. He's going to work underneath. And you'll see the switch, and watch Crawford, who's a former corner, who has ability, but kind of gets caught up. He gets off to a slow start because of that switch. Now he's playing catch-up. And you can see Amari Rodgers has great speed now that he's fully recovered from that ACL. There's a great look at it. E.J. Williams takes his man. Notre Dame rolls the dice on 1st and 10 and plays.
2 field goal attempts in the 2 Irish drives, but now they're behind. End around to Avery Davis, who flashes the speed. They fail to contain him, and he muscles out across the 35.
Defense out wide. You know, whether you throw the ball outside, you run the ball as a stretch play, or you get the jet sweep outside. Look at those tight ends working downfield. That time, Brock Wright doing a really good job.
Beginning of the second quarter, and Brooks on the run, looking to make something happen, throws downfield, and has a man wide open. Catch made by Tommy Tremble, the other tight end. Vicious blocker, very capable receiver.
Slides out from right here and works to the outside. Nobody's able to get out there to help out. You got a receiver in the flat right there that occupies Mike Jones, and it's just a bust. He actually had 2 Notre Dame receivers that were open. Tremble goes up and over Nolan Turner. Skowski likes to come on 3rd down. There he comes.
They bring the pressure. Williams runs right into the blitz, tries to bounce off and make something happen, and is fortunate to fall forward for a couple of yards. Skowski eventually knocked him down.
There's Mayer.
From the pocketbook, trying to escape on the run again. Launches downfield. It's off the hands of Davis, who had a chance for a crucial catch. Couldn't make it. Now Lawrence up that 67-yard touchdown pass to Rodgers, back to work and finding Powell on the edge, who escapes out near midfield. On 3rd and 2, this is Etienne, and he'll barrel for a first down to the 40. 2nd and 4. 4-man rush. Lawrence steps up, delivers across the middle, and wide open is Williams. Williams headed to the end zone, and the Tigers stretch the lead as the freshman scores his 2nd touchdown of the season.
Him out. Watch him go here, and watch what happens to the middle of the field. Kyle Hamilton, an All-American type of safety, sees the tight end going deep. He goes with him. Trevor's able to buy a little time, and there's the opening over the middle of the field. It took some time. He needed to scramble, but that zone that was vacated by Hamilton getting deep.
2nd and 1. Book wants to take a shot and not take a sack. Look out. He's being chased, and he will be sacked by K.J. Henry.
Downfield, they take everybody away. And remember what I talked about? Try to keep him in that box, in the pocket. Don't let him get outside. You can see they're not in a hurry to get upfield. They're just trying to keep him squeezed in. And then eventually Henry, with the great coverage downfield, comes off with a block of Hainsey and gets into the backfield to make the sack.
7th straight season of 40-plus sacks for this Venables defense. Book trying to avoid another sack here. Can he escape? He's going to be spun down for another loss. That was Darian Kendrick who brought pressure off the corner, and the Irish will punt for the first time.
And to affect the communication of the offensive line, but really there's a snap again, kind of gets him off balance, but he's okay. But look in the backfield. If he got rid of it right away, he had a shot to the right of Skoranek, but he didn't see him. Then he still goes into that scramble.
Bramlett to boot it away. It's a high, good boot that's going to drive Rodgers back, and he makes a fair catch at the 26. Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Lawrence rolls on first down and fires. This passing game is in rhythm. It's Rodgers with the catch, and they move the stick.
Please defense lose some of their aggressiveness.
Option look. Lawrence keeps it, makes a cut, slides down wisely. Lawrence has run it 5 times already for 42 yards. Looking to throw on first down. Clean pocket, delivers, open man, catch made, and who else? It's Rodgers who's becoming a serious problem for Crawford over there. Senior playing his final ACC Championship game. Etienne knocked down. That's been his best run today. They moved. 4-man rush. Lawrence slant incomplete. Tried to get the ball to Williams. 27. No problem with his chip shot. Book looking to throw, and once again his pressure bumped into a lineman, stays alive and fires on the run to Tremble, who makes the catch inbounds right near the marker at the 35. That's about 250. They haven't gotten the running game going here. This is Sibo Flemister. Had just 1 carry in that opening game, and the Tigers are all over him.
Ben, this is all about getting your defense slanting. That's doing a good job of scouting an offense. They're on the hash into the boundary. You're going to slant and angle the defensive line into that boundary, anticipating a potential run that way.
With success on third down to Mayer with the 2 catches, but 0 for 4 since then. Again, no easy access. Dumps it down to Williams. That's a big ask for a running back, and
it needs to be back, ball out. And that's the only time these receivers are open.
Bramlett boots it to Rodgers. Another good kick and a fair catch made at the 12-yard line. It's a run. Etienne, and he'll move the sticks. And Travis starting to get loose a little bit.
It's out in front. He hands it off out here, and then Trevor Lawrence is going to get out in front of Travis Etienne. You think this play might go backside, but instead, he's a lead blocker.
Etienne does get the first down. And it's tackled at the 48. Obviously, as soon as he got a couple first downs, everything changes, and now another spike here.
Well, they're short of the first down.
9 seconds now. We got to make the yard here. From the shotgun, Etienne will make the first down and break free. Forget the first down. He's got a touchdown, and the Tigers pouring it on.
Jackson Carman's going to try to work up to try to get a hand on Drew White. Drew White hesitates just a little bit right there. He gets his hand on him. Now look at all that room to work for Travis Etienne. Crawford bounces off of him. He can't come up with a tackle. And you're right. It's been so long since he's been out in the open. And I think maybe some people forget about how elite he is. One of the top backs in the country. Not just the speed, but as he's grown in this system, he's become more physical.
Tremendous play in the open field to perhaps save a touchdown. And they swarm Lawrence and slam him down. Kurt Heinisch, the nose guard. Quick penetration.
You talk about a guy that's just going to be able to rip through there. Does a nice job using his hands, then rips right there underneath Carman and gets into the backfield.
Receivers in a 2-by-2 look. Lawrence flips it, and it's off the hands of Rodgers, defended by Crawford, who had a tough first half. This is the first punt for Clemson. Will Spires will try to pin the Irish deep. And the senior with a pretty short boot. Pop pass. Davis on the end around, just knocked down immediately by Nolan Turner, the veteran safety.
He forced Davis back inside. Watch him all the way to the right. Look at him taking on the tight end. He takes on the back. And by doing that, he forced him back. And not giving him a chance to create has been lethal combination.
They bring pressure. And Book will be swarmed at the 5. Fast and furious Venables dials up the blitz. That was Miles Murphy and a host of white jersey.
Blitz here. 98 ends up, you see, big offensive lineman Tommy Kramer went down, which freed up Murphy to get in there to help Ian Book out.
Once again, it's good field position for the Tigers. They went 3 and out last time, but Rodgers on the edge. The flags come down, 2 of them. He's made a career of doing that to other guys.
Yeah.
That was impressive. He gave away 40 pounds in that matchup. And now they get after Lawrence and they drag him down. It's a sack of 1 yard loss. So
they're starting to get pressure, doing a good job of winning some one-on-one opportunities. That looks like that's Jason Adamiola does a nice job of forcing him out.
Chased again, looking to create, flips it short. Malusi out of the backfield takes a hit in Notre Dame territory. Maintain some context here, keep hope alive. Spires drops the point, kicks it high, and the fair catch made by Salerno at the 12-yard line.
Forces the ball back inside.
Mayer makes the catch, loses the ball. Ball still on the ground. Mayer may have maintained possession. That would have been disastrous. He does have it, and it's a first down. Has not been able to create as a scrambler either tonight. Tiger's well aware of his ability to do that. And pocket collapsing. Book again on the run. Looking around. Trying to make a magic play. Create some time and space for himself. Can he escape? Yes. Can he make the first down? No. And a flag comes in very late. 4th down.
Yeah, you don't see that in college football very often. You may see it right here, right in the middle of the screen. Boom.
It's a receiver's revenge, right? Yeah, but it's also illegal and a point of emphasis this year.
Love corners at tackle.
Oh, loop downfield. A circus. One-handed catch is made by E.J. Williams.
Bridge against the length of E.J. Williams, who goes up and shows you what he's capable of doing, what a future he has. And really, with all the injuries of these receivers this year, with Ladson down, Nagata down, Justin Ross down, E.J. Williams has been one that's really had to step up.
Let's take a quick peek. They'll review this. Looks clean from him. Just knock that nonsense off. Use 2 hands now. Just, hey, if you can do it.
Oh, boy.
Etienne galloping into the secondary, down to the Notre Dame 41. Back heels now.
Watch the backer come here and watch how he is picked up. Gives him a nice crease. Leofau, the backer, blitzing. Guard does a nice job of getting up to him there, Matt Bockhorst. And when you execute up front, you pick up those blitzes, and you give 9 just a little bit of room. He's got such good vision and acceleration. He picks up 10 yards in a hurry. More about the line play and how defenses will load up than it's been about him this year.
Here's Lawrence for the keeper. In the clear. Lawrence headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Got one hand on the trophy now. Touchdown run to go with his 2 touchdown passes.
They give action this way, and then it's just simple, a quarterback counter following 84. Davis Allen. Bockhorst as well. That's a hat on a hat. Right tackle McFadden gets up to the backer. Safeties. Remember, you don't have Kyle Hamilton in there to fill. Crawford's on one side, but you got another backup on the other. Not sure everybody's on the same page there. That just opened up for -1 yards.
Long throw and a catch. Still just the 2 incompletions. Here comes a flag. They'll tack on 15 as Skoranek was knocked down out of bounds. The Crimson Tide, of course. Book, again, nobody to throw to. How many times has he had to survey the field and then just throw it away? Looks like a sack. Time running out here in the 3rd quarter, and they've fallen 7 points farther behind in this period. It's a low punt. Rodgers this time fields it on the bounce and then just had to duck down.
Sometimes disguising. So now they're dropping a safety down. That's exactly what they were looking at.
They call that free access in New Orleans. Of course, a lot of the other New Year's Six bowls as well. On the slant. Catch is made, and Williams is knocked down immediately. Trying to come back off an injury. Still rusty. Hasn't really contributed much. Lawrence finally just dumps it down. That's Galloway, the tight end. And he's out near midfield, knocked down. Lawrence, this is what you expect from him in a big game. Pressure gets to him that time, and he'll be sacked. Drew White.
Helping a Heisman candidate in Trevor Lawrence.
Exactly. Flips it in the flat. And Malusi making like Etienne, taking a check down for a big gain down inside the 25.
Who would be able to make a play here in coverage, and you blitz your backers, and if you don't get to the quarterback, there's nobody left there. And we're used to seeing Travis Etienne, but
big fella from Kentucky. Shovel pass. That's Galloway, the tight end, coming around. The Irish were ready for that. And makes it 34-3.
And if that kind of team, that's what the committee will have to figure out.
On the edge, almost interception. A flag comes in. Booth was defending on Skoranek there. They've been on fire, no doubt, ever since the narrow escape against Texas and multiple overtimes. Book to Skoranek, who's cutting back to the center of the field and will make a first down inside the Clemson 45.
ACC Championship, he'd probably say, hey, we can only control what we can control. I think he'd have maybe a different tune.
I don't doubt that. And now a flag comes in as the pass was incomplete, and Mayer was hammered over there.
A lot of guys that have gotten a ton of experience because of different injuries and COVID, and so their growth has been accelerated on that back end.
Tyree breaks free, and finally the Irish find the end zone with 8:09 to play. Great speed is the one to score the first touchdown for Notre Dame.
Watch the surge on the right side of that offensive line. And the read here by 25. It's designed here. He's going to bounce it. Kind of feels the grass and the space to the outside. Picks up a good block by McKinley. And then has the speed to be able to get to that.
Because it been a long time coming for the veteran running back. Oh, Rodgers in the flat is met immediately by Owusu Koramoah.
Take a few steps back. That's when he recognizes, gets right by the potential block. Boy, that's a good hit.
Deshaun Watson was extremely deserving. And Lawrence backpedaling and just flips it. And that's Powell running free. Took him a long time to make a big play.
Defense towards him. And then at the last second, realizing that he's got exactly the look that he wants on a crossing route. Right here, he's working. It's like a fadeaway jumper. And look where the accuracy of the ball.
That's a great analogy.
It's too good to be true.
Fadeaway swish.
The running game of Etienne and Trevor Lawrence. He's right, obviously, not only there. I think a lot of people feel he is the best player in college football.
Came within a day or two of being able to play in the first game, by the way. Oh, there's a muffed punt. And Salerno just trying to fall in it. He does. That's the 6-yard line.
They'll probably be in the top 13 next week. I think they're okay. I'd put them in the 4, but
I think it's what they've accomplished and also who they're competing against. Some of that through no faults of their own. Playing the hand that was dealt them. But it's hard to get on the field. It's hard to win games. And that's just the point of coaches like Kelly and Sweeney, who just don't like the idea of one team playing basically half a season and coming into the playoff all over when he said throwing the football shoe 20 yards.
I don't know if they measured it. I don't know what that was about.
3rd and long for Book, who delivers. This is where we came in.
The Irish take many of them.
No, and Clemson has won what they call the competitive plays. You're right. Davis and McKinley have been non-factors. Book has been chased all night, and he'll be sacked again. That's the.
He's lined up right here in the Notre Dame game. He was downfield in man-to-man coverage. He does really a bunch of different things, but I love that he didn't get too far upfield, put himself in position, knowing the potential of Book coming out.
The ACC, the song remains the same. Clemson's Tigers are the Kings.